All right, so it's a beautiful day out. Just got back from the gym. On the way home from the gym, I was thinking about something that I wrote a couple of days ago regarding my relationship with Christ. As of recently, I've been trying to involve him a lot more in my life, trying to give him my worries and my stresses. And I wrote something a couple of weeks ago that I think that help a lot of people and would help it would be my attempt to describe the love of Christ, what it does for me, I guess how it feels. The love of Christ is something that seems rather indescribable. It's something that once you taste, you realize is all you've ever craved. I like to describe the experience we all have using shapes. We're all born into this world with a hole in ourselves. This hole is the reason we yearn for love, understanding, and compassion. It's the reason we're insecure and broken. It's the reason we hurt others as well as help others. We're born with this hole because at some point in time, we knew of a love that filled us. A love that was selfless and everlasting. We lost that part of ourselves, and it's what we crave without even realizing it. We go through life trying to fill this circle-shaped hole. At first, we try a triangle, something that obviously doesn't fit, something that obviously doesn't satisfy our craving in the slightest. We end up adding more and more sides to these shapes until eventually we get 144 sides. This is the closest we've ever gotten to filling the hole, but it still isn't the circle that we've been searching for. At some point in everyone's life, they run out of shapes to replace the circle. All they have left is a circle to try. A lot of people don't ever try the circle and remain ignorant of their true selves. Those who try the circle receive a love, a purpose, a passion they didn't understand and didn't realize they were capable of feeling. For the first time in their lives, and in my life, I felt whole. We wake up with this hole inside of us every morning. It is up to us to choose how soon and how consistently we choose to fill ourselves with the love of Christ. The key to a fulfilled life is to choose that love as consistently as possible. It is when we are filled with this love we can become our true selves. Our true selves can only be found when we are no longer looking to receive. The love of Christ fills us to the point where we look to receive no more. It is within this experience that we find the greatest blessing we've ever been given, the ability to give. Little do we know we yearn to give. It's in our nature, it's who we are. We just don't realize it, not until we take the first step and accept his love. Let Jesus define you. So yeah, that whole kind of paragraph, that passage, whatever, is just a description of how I would describe Christ, what he does for me and what he does for us as a society. In that last little paragraph, I talked about how I think one of the greatest blessings that we've been given that we overlook a lot is our ability to give and to influence and help others. I think a lot of us are so caught up in the world and so distracted by what we want and the hole that we find in ourselves that we misunderstand what will fill it. And we try and fill it with social validation, distractions, dopamine, and all these types of different, distractions in general. And so I think it's important to remember and to understand that there is a true version of ourselves that is very much different when not distracted. And I think that true part of ourselves, that true form of ourselves, is the person that we yearn to be. We yearn to love and to give and to be able to not look to receive consistently and constantly. And so, yeah, this is my attempt at getting better, being in front of a camera. So I apologize if I'm all over the place and bad with being recorded and everything, but I told myself that I would at least try, and trying is what I am doing right now. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great day, and I hope this helped you. Jesus loves you, he understands you, and he's waiting for you. So yeah, I'll see you guys.